All right, y'all. So, like always happens, anytime I get the flu, I've had COVID a couple times. And now I'm like coming out of flu. I'm feeling much better today. Yesterday was horrifying. Um, but what happens every time after I get the flu is I get a rachis sinus infection. And I can feel one starting. I had like kind of that weird feeling in my ears and like I'm very stuffy. What works better than any Mucinex, Sudafed, and does not have half of the negative drug interactions that those things have is a few times a day. So I'd recommend like 3 when it's really bad, and then as it starts to peter off, you can kind of back off of it. But 3 times a day, you get yourself a massive glass of water, put in a cap full of organic apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. So like Dr. Earth or one of the really good brands, and put a capful of that in your water and drink it. The acetic acid, and now it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a little bit longer, but the acetic acid will kill that nasty bacteria that causes like really, really awful sinus infections where you get like the pressure and the earaches and all of this other stuff that happens as a result. It's a very gentle way to heal it. It may take a couple days, but if you start it when you feel like you're starting to get it, and it's, even if you're not getting a sinus infection, like it's not going to do you any harm anyway. It's apple cider vinegar and water. And it's not like you're drinking a ton of very concentrated apple cider vinegar. It's literally like a couple teaspoons in a whole glass of water. But the acetic acid will just, it helps cut it so much. And I'm telling you, like, this trick has saved me because I used to get horrible sinus infections to the point where, like, my ears would be clogged for months. And, like, I would just have, like, awful sinus headaches for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. And it didn't work. If you are, if you have, like, a lot of wetness, like you're really drippy and even like you have a really wet cough, things like that. Sage is a drying herb. And so again, you can make a tea with it, you can make a tincture with it. You want to be careful with sage because there are negative side effects to doing too much of it. But a tea like once a day, maybe even twice a day for like a little while, a few days, is not going to hurt you. Um, And again, like I would do your own research on it, but I'm telling y'all, the apple cider vinegar trick in water has worked amazing for me. And that's what I'm doing.